Hello, it's Simon Jones from Antiques for Everyone. Today I've brought along two items related to horses. Now, antiques and collectibles that are related to horses have always been very popular with collectors. And we see a lot of items that were produced at the end of the 19th century and the early 20th century as souvenirs or gifts that were given. Somebody might have a portrait of their horse painted, or they might have decorative objects made. And I brought along two items here as examples of things that we see quite often coming into the auctions. Here we have a horse's hoof, probably made from a favourite horse of the owners. And if we have a look on the top, it's been inscribed Silver Bell 1901. And then if we look underneath and on the sides, we have silver hallmarks. A little hinge lid, which you can see there on the camera. And they could have used this as a little trinket box or put matches in or whatever it might be. They could have put it on their lovely Victorian desk as a nice souvenir of their favourite horse or racehorse, and a nice thing to have. Now, it's been hallmarked in three places. It's been silver hallmarked here, also on the side, and also on the base. So they've really gone to town to show that it's been stamped with silver marks. Silver hallmarks are incredibly useful for researching and looking into items in more detail. Now this one on here, we have a lion passant, which shows that it is a silver standard mark, silver standard item. You've got a leopard's head, which is for the city of London, where it was produced. And then we have a date letter, the date letter G on there, which is for 1902. So the horse presumably died in 1901. This item was made in 1902 and given as a gift or a present. Now, silver hallmarks are incredibly useful because English hallmark started in the 16th century and run right through to today. You can take any object and do a bit more research into it, looking up whether it is a piece of Georgian silver or Edwardian, or even quite a modern piece of silver. It gives you the ability to look much more into an object to find out how old it is, where it was made, and who made it. So lots of different things that you can find out. And all the major cities would have their own particular marks. So London had a leopard's head, Birmingham had an anchor, and so on and so on. All the major cities and towns in the UK would have had a silver mark of some description. So it's a lovely little collectible object. I know a number of people who collect horses' hooves, which have been inscribed. This one, because it's made in silver rather than silver plate, it will probably make around 150 to 250 in auction. So nice little object. The second item, another horse-related object. So this time we have what looks like a very traditional Victorian walking cane. It's got a Malacca shaft, and then the top will be made in silver or silver plate. It's not hallmarked, but I think it might be silver. It's difficult to tell without those hallmarks on. In this case, it's been inscribed with a couple of names. We've got H. Murray Gawley and also John Gill of Welshpool. And the great thing about that is people can then go away and research it, see if they can find out who these people are. But what makes this different from an ordinary walking cane is it has something hidden inside. So inside is a horse measuring stick. So it's a very clever mechanism. It has a little level inside, and if you were a country gent and you were out looking to buy a new horse for yourself, or looking to buy a new racehorse perhaps, this is a way that you could have measured your horse, seen how big it is out in the field. And these horse measuring sticks do crop up quite regularly in auction. They were quite a popular thing, and it's nice to have it made in the form of a walking cane like this. So, and after you've used it, you just simply pop it back together and you go back to using it as an ordinary walking cane in your day-to-day life. So again, another interesting little horse-related collectible. These are relatively common, although this is quite a nice example. It's probably worth around £100 to £150 in auction.